could trigger a longevity gene sounds too good to be true. And yet, scientists have actually known for years of one surefire way of doing that. Stay hungry.
Eating a lot of food turns that off. Dieting, extreme dieting, turns it on.
These rhesus monkeys are on a major diet. For nearly 2 decades now, they've been taking in a good 30% fewer calories than their well-fed brothers and sisters.
It's feeding time, I get it.
They're the centerpiece of a National Institutes of Health study at the University of Wisconsin on whether or not CR, calorie restriction, makes them healthier and extends their lives. To maintain their sterile environment, we had to suit up to visit them with Ricky Coleman, the project leader.
These are 2 of our control animals here.
They are nearing the end of a typical monkey lifespan, about 27 years, and major differences in their overall health are becoming clear.
The difference is really obvious.
Right.
The skinny monkeys actually look younger, their coats are shinier, and fewer have arthritis. And those chunky monkeys, many have diabetes, and a significantly higher number have cancer and heart disease.
Pound for pound, the lighter guys
Do better.
do much better.
Right.
Dr. Richard Weindruck, who heads up the study, believes that calorie restriction turns on these monkeys' genetic survival switch. A hungry life seems to lead to a longer life.
There is an emerging survival advantage for the monkeys on caloric restriction, and 50% of the normally fed animals have died, and maybe 25% of those on caloric restriction.
That's a pretty remarkable number. Surely those are strong indications that a restricted calorie intake among humans would be extremely beneficial.
It appears to support that idea.
But our record as humans in staying on diets is pretty miserable.
And worsening.
So it's a fat chance that we'll all be giving up our passion for greasy junk. We consume tons more calories than we need. But believe it or not, there are some Americans who just revel in their hunger.
I basically just have 1 meal a day.
Meet the Skinnies, members of CRS, the Calorie Restriction Society, a group that's been severely restricting their calories for years now. They're also part of a Washington University study to see if humans mimic the monkeys. Does this kind of self-denial make them live longer, healthier lives? We joined them for what they call happy hour.
So this is in the spirit of a Bloody Mary.
Though you might regard it as an unhappy hour, a cocktail of low-calorie soup for starters, and walnuts and baby food, green bean puree on flour-free bread to top off this feast fit for a flea.
If I'm hungry, I know, number one, that I have done what I meant to do. I've eaten less than my body thought it wanted.
So far, the participants have lowered their blood pressure, reduced body fat, and lessened risk factors for heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. And what's more, to one husband anyway, starvation has its sexy side.
To be honest, if you saw her without any clothes, you'd see, look, she looked pretty darn good, like a woman like of many, many years younger.
Their emissaries travel the world, spreading the faith and the word. Hunger turns on the survival gene.
I would like to live to be 100.